Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So somehow integrate this. X times the cube root of x plus c. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this, let u be this thing here. So if you let u equals this thing here, then rearrange it. So now dx equals this thing, and then differentiate both sides. This thing will then become this. This will then become this. So you can now put this into the dx, and then this complicated thing here. Well, you can put the u into that complicated thing here, and then the x here. Use this. So put this into the x here. Then this whole thing here will then become this. Will then become this. Well, tidy this up. Tidy the whole thing up. It will then become this. And then now it's just a matter of straightforward integration. So integrate it. It will then give you this. It will then give you this plus a constant. But because c is being used to represent something else, we've got to use a different constant. So let's just call it something else, e. Okay, because we can't really use c. C is being used for something else. So, well, integrate this. It will then give you this. And then earlier we said let u be the cube. Earlier we said let u be the cube root of x plus c. So we can now put this into the u. We can then put this into the u here. So this thing here will then become this. So remember when you have when you have cube root of x, that's the same as x to the power of a third. So when you have x to the power of a third and then you power it to the 7, so it would be this times this. So it becomes x to the power of 7 over 3. So this thing here really becomes this thing here. And then the same goes with over here. So here you've got a bubble here. The cube root of the bubble is really the bubble to the power of a third. And then when you come to power it again to the power of 4, it's simply remember this a and then this, so it becomes xab. So this whole thing here will then become this. So this here is your final answer. Okay.